Welcome back to Beyond the Numbers. I'm Bev Wakefield, and this is the podcast where we take the stress out of business finance and break down the numbers in a way that actually makes sense. Today we're talking about something that every business owner should think about, but most avoid. What's your exit plan? Now, I know what you might be thinking. Bev, I'm not even close to selling. I love what I do. Why would I think about the end now? But here's the truth. Exit planning isn't just about selling, it's about building a business that gives you freedom, even if you stay in it. So whether you want to sell one day, step back, pass it on, or just have options, this episode is for you. Most business owners start with the grind. They focus on income, clients, survival. But very few start with the end in mind. And when you don't have an exit plan, you risk building a business that only works with you in it, burning out without a fallback, missing the chance to create long-term wealth. Because if your business only pays you when you're working, you don't own a business. You own a job with invoices. Let's change that. Here's how you know you haven't thought about the exit. You're the decision maker for everything. You're not building systems or a leadership team. You have no idea what your business is worth. You assume you'll just sell it one day, but haven't prepared for that. I've seen it too many times. Owners who want to sell but realise they are the business. There's no recurring revenue, no team structure, no IP, no process. And guess what? Buyers won't buy that. Or if they do, it'll be for far less than you hoped. Let's look at two real-life examples of two routes to exit. Route 1, stepping back without selling. Take the example of a business owner who realised they didn't want to sell but wanted more freedom. Instead of an exit, they designed a step-back plan, bringing in a managing director to lead the day-to-day, freeing up their time to focus on strategic decisions, mentoring, or even other ventures. This was an internal exit, not a sale, but a shift in role. And it worked. The business grew and they regained their time. Now, route 2. Imagine a business doing 900k turnover, deeply reliant on the founder. All sales, approvals, client relationships ran through them. They wanted to exit, but found the business wasn't ready. So they spent 2 years building systems, hiring key team members, creating recurring revenue, and formalising processes. Eventually, they were able to sell, but it only happened because they prepped it like a buyer would. Whether you're stepping back or selling, the goal is the same. Make the business run without you. Now, let's work out what your business needs to generate, not just for today, but for your future. Let's move to the flip chart. So let's work out what your business needs to generate, not just for today, but for your future. This is your freedom number, the amount of wealth that you need so work becomes optional. So step 1, we need to take that annual personal needs number. So let's say that your happiness budget is £47,000 per year. That's the percentage of your pot that you can safely withdraw each year. So if we take the £47,000 and divide this by 4%, this gets us to 1.175 million. Now, what we need to start to do is adjust this for other income that we expect. So state pension of £10,000, and perhaps you get £800 per month of rental income, so that's £9,600 covered. So this means that your new gap is £27,400. If we divide this over the 4% again, your freedom number is 685,000. This is the pot you need outside of your business, or the price you need to sell your business for, or what your business needs to earn you passively. Right, so how do you build towards that? There are 3 main ways. So number 1's build to sell. You create systems that run without you, you build recurring revenue or long-term contracts, you develop a brand beyond your own name, and you know what drives value: profit, team, intellectual property, and client base. Number 2 is build to exit within and appoint a leadership team, reduce your hours and role, and create a dividend-paying business you step back from. And finally, 3, build to transfer. So train successors, whether that's a family team or a management buyout. Use mechanisms like employee ownership trusts, and you plan early and communicate clearly. Now, key tip, even if you never sell, a business that can run without you is more valuable and more enjoyable. So here are my top tips to achieve this. Know your freedom number and track progress. Start systemizing today and not when you're ready to exit. Document your processes, brand, intellectual property, and client communications. Build in recurring revenue where possible. Get a valuation early to see where you stand. And talk to an advisor about exit options. There's more than one way to win. And finally, think like a buyer. Would you buy your business as it is now? Exit planning isn't just about selling, it's about creating freedom, building value, reducing stress, and giving yourself options. Whether you sell, step back, or pass it on. A business that can thrive without you is the ultimate goal. Because you didn't build this thing to be chained to it, you built it to give you life. Let's make sure it delivers. So ask yourself, if I had to take 3 months off, what would break in my business? That's your starting point for building freedom. Now, if this sparks something for you, share your freedom number with me. Or drop me a message and we can chat exit plans, even if it feels early. Last week, we tackled what makes us happy. This week, we've made sure your business doesn't trap you.